Okay, this is the problem B that you're going to explain to your teammates. There's two of you watching this. You're going to start by explaining with a logic problem. Very important. You pose this problem and actually make your quad mates think this through. Don't immediately spit the answer at them. Ready? Okay, I want you to think about it. Trish is 15 years old. Trish visits her grandma and asks Grandma how old she is. So our unknown is how old Grandma is. Taken back by Trish's rudeness, Grandma gives her age as a riddle. So she's going to get back at Trish by giving her a riddle. Math, nonetheless. She says, Grandma, to Trish, the exact middle between my age and your age is 40. I'd like you to take a moment and ask yourself, how old is Grandma? Actually do this. I'm going to wait 30 seconds. Trish is 15. Grandma is unknown grandma age. The exact middle between Trish and Grandma is 40 years old. Take about 20 seconds. Figure that out yourself. Okay, let me give you a visual for that real quick. So here we have Trish. Trish is at 15 years old. This is unknown grandma age. The exact middle is 40. If you were thinking, you find the difference between 15 and 40 is 25. Oh, excuse me, 35. 25. Yeah, 25. So this is 25. That means from here to here has to also be 25. Therefore, Grandma is 65 years old. Keep that riddle in mind as we do this. It says you're going to plot point J at -4 and 7. -4 and 7. We're going to plot point J. So J is at -4, -7. And a segment JK has a midpoint of M. So M is sitting at 2, 1. And M is a midpoint. That means we have another end segment. If you take a straight edge, we have another end segment out here somewhere. Somewhere along this line, we have an end segment that's going to be around here that makes M the middle. Remember, M is the middle here. There's a couple ways you can do this. You could do this what's called visually, logically, or algebraically. Visually would look like this, and you're going to work this out with your teammates. I'm going to show you 3 different methods. You actually have to solve, and then check in with me as a teacher. So visually, we recreate the difference between the points. So I'm going to bunny hop like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if that's going to be a midpoint over there, I have to go exactly the same number of units. Count out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you figure out where that point is. That's going to be our other endpoint, J. K. That would be visually. Okay, visually you count it out. Algebraically, or excuse me, not algebraically, logically is going to be like this. It's like a grammar problem here. Logically, we have here, let's do this, we have, if you're -4 years old, and the exact middle is 2, how old is Grandma at this end? The Grandma age. So if the exact middle between -4 and Grandma's age is 2, what would Grandma's age be? Think of -4 as Trish's age. And then for the Y's, you go through the same process. So for the Y's, the Trish's age is going to be -7. And the exact middle point is 1. And the question is, how old would Grandma be? So that's using the logic method. The algebraic method, to find the midpoint, it's add the x's, to find the midpoint, it's add the x's, divide by 2, add the y's, divide by 2. So we do x plus x over 2, and y plus y over 2. And we have a point J, which is at -4, -7, and we have a midpoint of M, which is 2, 1, and then we have an unknown other endpoint, which we will call x and y. So it looks like this. We add the x's, which is going to be -4 plus unknown x, gives us the midpoint of 2. Very important that 2 is the midpoint. Is, that's an equal sign. And then here, our y's would be -7 plus y over 2 is 1. I'd like you to demonstrate all 3 methods with your team and then come up with that other endpoint. Check your answer with the teacher.